2. Murray's played 23 minutes the entire postseason. He may play that tonight. Here's Aldridge, and that's a good sign for San Antonio.
All other night, got to keep him shooting jump shots.
Capella, who's the leading scorer, believe it or not, for Houston through the first 2 games of the series.
Trying to make James Harden come in there and shoot over a 7-footer.
3-ball from Patrick Beverly.
He'll cut that in half, down to 33.
Well, there's what you're talking about. They put Kawhi Leonard on the ball, and Pau Gasol.
We didn't have that the other night, and all those balls went to San Antonio.
But not this year. Here's Gasol, blocked, got it back and put it in. That's 5 points. Leonard out of there with it. Draws the contact, doesn't get the whistle, but still hit. Which was inside the lane. And Leonard out of there with it. Gets it ahead to Danny Green. What a look by Leonard, and Green with the stop. A 22 in game 1, held to 11 threes in game 2. Capella rejects Murray, out of bounds. Spurs keep through that rehabilitation process. You know, what's ironic about the injury occurring on Wednesday is to win 6th man of the year was terrific as a reserve for the Rockets. Harden, he'll try the 3 over Aldridge and hit the Spurs, but they've missed their last 4 shots. Mills to the rim. 6th year now with San Antonio, former late 2nd-round pick. As Nene with a great look to the cutting area. And he's in his 15th NBA season. First player from Brazil to ever be drafted in the NBA. And there he is, swatting Ginobili out of bounds. Here's Harden, he's got 9 points. Ariza will let it fly and strokes it home.
For their defense, much better job cleaning up the backboard.
Ariza again. Same result, buries a 3. 8-0 run by Houston. Here's David Lee. Nicely done. Got the mismatch there. Single possession. Here's Aldridge on the cut. Floats it in off glass.
So well in game 2. What stands out now?
Bad offense. I mean, 2 points in the paint for the Rockets. Normally they get about 40-something. Here's a little give and go with tonight.
James Harden 4 of 4 at the line. That's a large number of attempts.
You get 11, so you got almost on the pace for 44 threes here tonight.
Spurs have missed their last 5 shots, but they're all right there on that sequence. Leonard goes down to the ground, but keeps the dribble alive. Goes right into Ariza. Rejected again by Capella. This is really a struggle by both teams offensively as Gasol blocks it, then Williams touches it last. The timeouts. He's been battling a cold, had a bad chest cold in game 2, was having trouble breathing. 3-on-1 for the Spurs. Murray takes it himself, and the rookie gets his first points of the night.
Fouled on those. Well, here's Beverly once again with Murray stripping him.
Yeah, Beverly owning him so far as he fires to Ariza. Short on the 3. And then look at Beverly rip it away from David Lee. Now Gordon fires, buries a triple. Gasol going at hard, nice bounce pass to David Lee. Here's Gasol. Pau with 7 points so far in the game. 1 to shoot. Pau doing the Dirk. And 8 for his last 41 from 3. Harden gets the steal here, playing with 3 fouls now. And he's got to be careful as he goes at Kawhi Leonard. Harden playing with 3 fouls the final 5 minutes as LaMarcus Aldridge.
Pau Gasol is in the game. Once again, trying to use that clock.
Harden finds Ariza. Ariza knocks down the 3. Here's Manu Ginobili. Has not scored yet tonight. Aldridge from outside. Count it. Remember, Ginobili, he's the guy that taught Harden how to draw fouls. So Harden's got to be careful not to get that 4th. Great look that time to Kawhi for the
David Lee and Gasol, both very good playmakers from the top of the key.
Ariza again. 5 threes in the first half for Ariza.
Mike D'Antoni put a lot of faith in James Harden with 3 fouls right now. As being such a close game, he cannot pick up David Lee. You don't have to guard him out there, so Nene can really sink back as Harden with the steal.
And Harden gets the layup. Under a minute to go in the half. Leonard on the drive. Stops. Got his own miss. And finish.
Was for the game. It was almost, he was excited to see how the young guy was going to do. There's Pau Gasol once again. And
Beverly guarding Leonard. And Kawhi just spins and connects.
Just great hustle.
Leonard pulls up. Cans a 3. They're 21 of 42 in the playoffs from 3-point land. Aldridge with his 4th block out of bounds.
To knock that one away.
Harden, what a pass to Capella.
this game.
Leonard in the paint. Oh! Kawhi! Harden. And he stuffs it on Gasol! Third quarter. Leonard going for more. Finds an open Green. And Danny Green nails.
He had 8 assists in game 2.
And he's got 5 assists, Doug, here tonight. Harden comes back.
To always see their hands. And that's a great visual for our fans to watch out there as Harden steps back.
Harden, Leonard on Anderson. Harden fires to Ariza. Harden with the tip. It dropped. Mills from the corner.
Wow.
Way off on the 3. Oh, Green steals it. Great recovery. Points here in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. Leonard. Capella gets him back with the block. Houston has scored 10 of the last 14 points. Here's Harden on the attack. Gets the layup. The entire first half, and we still got 5 minutes to go. Leonard's pull-up is there. Kawhi's got nothing. Eric Gordon gets past his man, but finds LaMarcus Aldridge there, who has 4 blocks. So he finds Capella instead.
Make plays.
They started out with the Clippers, was the 7th pick in 2008. Aldridge goes at Anderson and scores over Captain on offense. A turnover by Harden. Mills with the steal. Pulls up for 3. And it rolls home.
Then Ariza.
Here's Simmons. What a move by Simmons.
The longer this game goes, the tighter Houston is going to get.
Beverly counted and the foul. Spurs with 17 turnovers. That's a high for the playoffs for them. Yet they lead. Here's Beverly. Floater is good. And here's Eric Gordon driving to the rim. Lays it home. Rockets back within 3. 4 seconds to go. Simmons with 2. Pulls up for 3 at the horn. Hit it! And then Tony Parker suffered a season-ending injury late in game 2. Back in the ball game. They trail by 11 at one point in the third. Ginobili, no. Aldridge puts it in. Leonard on the switch. Guards Gordon, who gets past him. And Gordon lays it up there beautifully. 7 points. They got to play without him to try to win this series and more. As Capella gets another block. What a
Leonard. None of these guys right now really can make their own play.
Simmons, beautiful shot. Won 5 championships. Harden, great look. Ariza hammers it home.
Try to score in the last 5 seconds if you can.
Gasol, great pass. Aldridge scores and a
This shot caught.
Aldridge, beautifully done, falling away. Here's the lob to Aldridge, catches and finishes. Here at Toyota Center. Aldridge facing up. Leonard for 3. Oh. Drives on Gasol, beautiful finish.
Playing the Rockets the way they shoot threes.
Green, a good look, and he buries it. Rockets have missed 8 straight threes, so they go inside, and Capella with the finish. 2 for 3 from behind the arc. He's got 5 in the quarter. Here's Green for 3. Got that one!
Times they were held under 100 points. They were 2 and 3.
Harden with the right. Score in a hurry. Down 13 with 1:45 left. Is that too much? Maybe not. Harden for 3. It's a 10-point game. They need Tracy McGrady, point guard. DeJounte Murray didn't have great numbers, but did his job. Harden another 3. He's got Spurs. This was a terrific effort tonight, but can they keep this up? Can they win 2 more games without Tony Parker? As
Still won't let James Harden catch the ball.
Lob to Capella. Puts it in. They scored 92. James Harden had 43. Where's the help? Lou Williams.